This is lesson 2.2, least common multiple. We are on page 37. Essential question: how do you find and use the least common multiple of two numbers? We start with an Explorer activity. You're encouraged to try this, and then use this video to check your work, or watch this if you need some help. Finding the least common multiple. A multiple of a number is the product of the number and another number. For example, 9 is a multiple of the number 3. The least common multiple of two or more numbers is the least number other than 0 that is a multiple of all the numbers. So we're going to show you what that looks like in an example about this biathlon name, and the competitor's name is Ned. Ned is training for a biathlon. He will swim every 6th day and bicycle every 8th day. On what days will he both swim and bicycle? In other words, what is the LCM of 6 and 8? And then A asks you to go through this chart. In the chart below, shade each day that Ned will swim, circle each day that Ned will bike. So let's go ahead and do that chart right there. So what I'm going to do here is maybe color coordinate this just a little bit. I can, in green, I can shade when he swims, and that's going to be every 6 days. And then I'm going to circle when he bikes, and that's going to be every 8 days. So I'm going to shade, and you could do the same thing with you could borrow a colored pencil from me when you do this. So I'll get you started, and like I said, if you think you get this, you should hit pause on the video and try it. So every 6 days, the first time he would swim would be on the 6th day. And then he would swim again on the 12th day, because that's the next multiple of 6. And then he would swim again on the 18th day, because that's the next multiple of 6. Basically what I'm doing here is I'm counting by 6s. That's 6 times 1, 6 times 2, 6 times 3. That's going to be 6 times 4, 6 times 5. 6 times 6 is 36. 6 times 7 is 42. 6 times 8 is 48. 6 times 9 is 54. 6 times 10 is 60. 6 times 11 is 66. 6 times 12 is 72. And at this point, if you don't know above 6 times 12, you could just add 6. 72 plus 6 is 78. Plus 6 is 84. Plus 6 is 90. Plus 6 is 96. The next one would be out here, it'd be 92. Those are all the days that he swims, every 6 days. Now I'm going to go back through and I'm going to do my multiples of 8, because he's going to go for a bike ride every 8th day. So the first day in which he will bike will be the 8th day. And then 8 times 2 is 16. And then 8 times 3 is 24. Now that's going to be one of our answers later when we look at when he swims and bikes on the same day. But I have to keep going. I'm looking for every 8th day. So I'm at 8 times 4 now, which is 32. 8 times 5 is 40. 8 times 6 is 48. 8 times 7 is 56. 8 times 8 is 64. 8 times 9 is 72. 8 times 10 is 80. And 88. And 96. And that's the end of them. Okay, so question B reads, on what days will Ned both swim and bike? That's when we highlighted and when we circled, and I count 4 of those. It's going to be on the 24th day, and on the 48th day, and on the 72nd day, and on the 96th day. I wrote that wrong. So 4 times he did both workouts in the same day. Okay, I'm going to take a snapshot of this just in case I need this. I can't remember if I need this for the bottom of the page. So take a snapshot of it because I have to erase it. And I can make that small and use it later only if I need it. I'm going to scroll the page up. Can't remember if I need that. We'll find out. Alright, so I guess I probably didn't need that. So the reflect question Well, let's go ahead and read the summarizing statement. The number of days that Ned will swim and bicycle are common multiples of 6 and 8. So up here, when we said on what days will Ned both swim and bicycle, the math way of saying that would be, what are the common multiples of 6 and 8? So the common multiples of 6 and 8 are 24 and 48 and 72 and 96. Now we have to identify this one right here. It says, interpret the answer. What does the LCM, the least common multiple, remember what L stands for is least, represent in this situation? Well, the LCM is 24 right here. And what is 24? Why is 24 special? 24 is the first time, the LCM, and I'm going to put 24, is the first time that Ned, and it's the first time he does what? It's the first time that Ned swims and bikes in the same day. So if somewhere in the question we were asked, when is the first time that Ned swims and bikes in the same day? Well, it's the 24th time. That's the LCM. Okay, good job. You are done with page 37.